Hey guys, I'm Nina Lane. Welcome back to Nina Lane Crochets. Some housekeeping before we get into today's video. All of my links, including my social media, my Amazon storefront, my actual store where I sell my plushies, all that stuff will be down below. I hope you check them out. So if I look the same or similar to the other video or to my last video, it's because I'm filming them literally in the same day. I've been super busy, so I want to be able to get these videos out as soon as possible. So please just ignore that if you noticed. Well, you're gonna notice now because I said it, but now ignore it. So this video is gonna be about my second market. I had my second market on May 5th, and right now it's about 2 weeks after that. So it's been a little bit. I've been busy. I've been market prepping and other things like that. With this market, I'm looking down at my laptop. But with this market, I didn't get a lot of clips just because it was really like dark and gloomy. So I assumed it just would not be that busy. Not only that, but I was tired and I kind of just wanted to relax and just kind of chill for the day. I still had the market, but I just wanted to relax at the market and not stress myself out too much. So, as I said, it was a gloomy day. It was like raining on and off, and it was cold. So I have an indoor market, so I was fine. I was hoping that it will be cloudy in the beginning of the day and then start raining, so everybody could just come inside and oh look, there's crochet items. You know what I mean? That's what I was hoping. It was a slow day though. It was definitely slow, but I still had fun regardless, and I got to know my vendor neighbors and things like that. Before we get into the clips of that day, I just want to talk about what I'm going to discuss once we come back. It'll be number 1, how much I made, number 2, my best sellers, and number 3, what was my experience overall. So I'm going to let the clips roll, and I'll see you guys after. So I'm back. As you saw, I didn't get too many clips. It was really gloomy outside, but it wasn't bad. So before I get into those 3 points that I discussed earlier, I do just want to preface this with, please do not compare yourself. All markets are going to be different. All customers are going to be different. Your products are going to be different. Everything's going to be different. These are just my experiences, my numbers, and I want to be able to give that to you to kind of reference. If you need to, do not compare yourself. I'm looking at you. Don't compare yourself. All right, now that that's over, let's get into number 1, how much I made. So, drum roll, please. This is my drum roll. I made $387 before expenses, which, okay, to be fair, right? My first market, I made $540, around there. So this one, it seems lower, but because of the rain and things like that, and my expenses, I actually think that I did really well, considering the rain. Like, the weather was pretty bad. So I think I did really well. It is what it is. It's not all about the money, but I think I did pretty well. So now we have to go through the expenses because we can't just ignore them. We have to look at them. So for my expenses, I had, and this is my laptop is down here, just in case I didn't say or you don't remember. My laptop is down here. This is where I'm reading the information off of. So for my expenses, my booth fee was $150. My crochet supplies, so like extra yarn and like polyfill and stuff like that, that was $50. And then my business card, I didn't have any business cards for the last market, so I wanted to get some, so that was $22. And I ordered that from Canva, so not sponsored, but Canva's really good. So my total is $222. So I'm not gonna do the math on that because, like I said last time, I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I have expenses and I have profit. That's all I need to know. It is what it is. Because this is my second market, I needed the business cards because I did not have that before. So I think as I go along, my expenses will get lower and lower, hopefully, as my profits get higher and higher. So yeah, that was number one. Number two now is my bestsellers. So these bestsellers are a little bit different than the other ones, which I was shocked once again. Like, it seems to be different every single time. These are the bestsellers that I had. I brought 7 mushrooms and I left with 1. With Octos, I came with 6 and I left with 3. Bookmarks, I came with 7 and left with 2. So my bestsellers were mushrooms, Octos, and bookmarks. So I'm going to go into detail about each one of those. The mushroom pattern is by chunky.crochet on Instagram. And I love their pattern so much. I've been making their pattern for a really, really long time. They usually do pretty good. They weren't a bestseller last time just because I had sold out of the whales, so it automatically made the whales a bestseller. But the mushrooms, always a hit. People always love them. I have them priced at $12 just because it takes me like, I want to say less than 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes to make, not even. So they are pretty good. Usually the items that are like $15 and below, those are the ones that sell the most. And for me, it's not so much like keychains, because my keychains are like $8, but they hardly sell. It's the plushies. So small plushies, in my experience. Plushies sell better than keychains, in my experience. The Octo pattern is by K's Plushies. I love this pattern. So this pattern comes up, like, it works up so fast, like so quick. And all you need is one color or one color for the blush. Love this pattern. I love this pattern. So this is another free one on Instagram. So highly recommend. And then the strawberry bookmark one. So I addressed this in my last video. This is pretty much, like, I looked up a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube, and that's kind of where I developed my own pattern for it. So if you would like a pattern for the strawberry daisy bookmark, please let me know and I'll see if I can try and make a tutorial or a pattern and get it out for you guys, because I really like it and it is a bestseller. People love it, especially because it's not just a bookmark. I always tell people you can have it as a bookmark, you can tie it onto your bag, to your headphones, in your hair, pretty much anything like that. So yeah, it's really good. So let me know if you guys want a pattern. There are other patterns on YouTube. It's just, it didn't work for me, so I decided to develop my own. Those are my 3 bestsellers. And so now let's get into the third part. So the third part is, how is my experience with this market overall? It was slow. Like, it was really slow. Like, I would have like an hour and a half of like no customers at all. But the bright side to that, I get to know my fellow vendors, and it was really nice. There's a lot of interesting people there and a lot of nice creatives. One of those people that I met was my vendor neighbor. Her name is Tatum. She's super young. I forget how old she is. I think, I'm not even gonna assume. She's really young, and I was just like astonished and so inspired by her. She makes lip glosses and bracelets, and she makes some other things, I believe. So I'll leave her social media link down below. Please check her out and support her. She is amazing. Her mom is so sweet. Yeah, I was just so inspired by her. She was my vendor neighbor. So sweet. Love her. So yes, that it brings me to my point of, do not focus on the money. So you're gonna have slow days. There's gonna be days where you barely make your booth fee, if that. But what matters is the connections that you make and the people that you meet, because I was very inspired by everyone that I met, all the creatives that I met. Like, you meet so many people, you have no idea until you go to these markets, the kind of customers or the kind of vendors that are out there and the kind of people that are out there, unless you put yourself out there. But if money's at your forefront, you're not even going to be able to experience the fun, all of the things that can happen and all the opportunities that you can. My mic literally died. I was like listening to that last clip. My mic literally died. So I'm going to be re-recording this. Just want to let you guys know, please go for the experience, not for the amount of money that you're going to make. Yeah, you're going to meet so many amazing people and you're going to have so many amazing experiences with your small business. So please put yourself out there, go out there, whether or not you make any money, go for the experience, because that's true currency. Okay? That's true money, right? You need knowledge, experience, have fun. Anyways, let me end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you were a vendor neighbor of mine, or if you met me, please comment down below. let people know that there's experiences out there to be had. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.